Good morning, friends. You are perched precariously on the toaster, so hopefully don't fall down. This is really bad lighting. But hello, my name is Misty if you're new around these parts, and I thought I would do a full day of eating video. I haven't done one of these in a hot minute. So, yeah, if you're unfamiliar, I am following kind of a keto carnivore way of eating. Mostly carnivore, but I do have berries or green beans here or there. So today I thought I would walk you through my full day of eating. Now, before we get started, one thing I always get in the comments is, you should be fasting. You should be fasting. People, I fast. I'm about to break a 21-hour fast. So the last time I ate was 11 o'clock yesterday. I didn't have anything last night because by the time I finally got hungry, it was like 9:30, 10. I don't like to eat right before bed because it messes up my blood sugar. I'm type 2 diabetic. And so I was like, I told Rob, I was like, is it bad that I'm already thinking about what I want to eat for breakfast? So normally I would wake up this time of day and just have a bulletproof coffee. So bulletproof coffee is, or bulletproof anything, is just a liquid that you've added fat to. And normally my bulletproof coffee has about 2 to 3 tablespoons of heavy cream and then 2 tablespoons of butter. I blend it in a blender. It's delicious. It's not for everybody. Some people, I used to use cocoa butter. That was really good. Some people use coconut or coconut butter. I don't like the taste of coconut, or coconut oil or coconut butter. So I don't, but today I didn't do that. I needed food because I'm hungry. So I've made scrambled eggs, sausage patties, and strawberries. I'll insert a picture. These are the sausage patties from Walmart. Did I already throw that package in? And I'm in my wheelchair. Oh, that's a story for tomorrow. I'm filming this on Tuesday. Did I mention that? Tuesday, February 11th. So I get these sausage patties at Walmart. They're the Greater Value brand. And they're just frozen sausage patties. They have 0 carbs. I think the only bad ingredient is like at the end of the list. They're pretty tasty. Sometimes I'll have a couple more than 2, but this morning I was really craving a McDonald's biscuit, like a sausage and cheese biscuit, either from McDonald's or Whataburger. And I didn't feel like, oh, thunder. I didn't feel like making biscuits, low carb biscuits. So I just, ooh, thunder. I hope I don't lose electricity today. I have a shit ton of filming to do. So anyway, cheese on the sausage patties, and I cook those in a little bit of butter. You don't have to cook them. They're just kind of gray and rubbery if you heat them up in the microwave. So I heat them in a skillet with a couple tablespoons of butter, and then I cook my eggs in the leftover dripping. So this morning I have 6 scrambled eggs with salt and pepper and a little heavy cream that I've just scrambled up. I like my eggs well done. Like, I have to have my fried eggs over hard. Ooh, I cannot wait for a fried egg sandwich. Oh, that sounds good. That's a story for a different. I'm getting the low carb bread from Aldi to test out for you guys for Friday or Friday. And I've been trying to think of ways that I could test it. And I just got a craving for a fried egg and bacon sandwich. Okay, anyway, I'm all over the place. So this is 6 eggs, 2 sausage patties, and then 7 strawberries. So that's about a serving of strawberries if you look up on the USDA. And then I have my mug. Is it 2-sided? Yes. I love Jesus, but I cuss a little. This is from Jean. I need all the caffeine because yesterday morning I woke up so thirsty. So I had, we were on the road and I don't know why I didn't grab a bottle. So I grabbed like a Diet Pepsi. And then we went to Saltgrass and I had Coke Zero. And then after that, we went to Starbucks and I had a Trenta iced coffee like at 1 o'clock. So I was wired. I didn't go to bed till after 1. I was up before 7. I need all the caffeine today. So when I'm not having a bulletproof coffee, I just like to add a little bit of heavy cream and some stevia. This has some Torani's brown sugar cinnamon. This is the cinnamon roll coffee. I'm also going to do a Friday or nay about this one, about the Torani's too. I have a whole list. Hopefully I'll get to them at some point in my life. So yeah, so I know people are like, that's why you're not losing weight. That's a shit ton of food. I won't eat again. It's 8 a.m. So I'm breaking a 21-hour fast. Yesterday for lunch, I had a 16-ounce Pat's ribeye, cooked medium, extra fatty, and 2 side salads, no croutons, extra cheese, at Saltgrass, which is our favorite steakhouse, which we go twice a month, just about. I've said before, Rob got kudos at work. I don't know what they're really called, but they get a set amount of money that they can spend in like this little online store where they could get like, you can get a toaster or something like that. And he just decides to get gift cards, and we get them solely to Saltgrass. So I had that and I didn't eat again. So this is a 21-hour fast. This is 8 a.m., right? So I probably won't eat until 8 tonight. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, Rob gets home a little after 6 and he gets on the treadmill about 6:45. He walks for about 30 minutes. So we eat a little bit later on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I won't eat again until like 11 or 12 hours from now. So it looks like a lot of food in one sitting, but I'm basically doing intermittent fasting. I just don't have a set window. Like I said, I eat, intuitively, except for last night where I was starving but went to bed. Did I mention my fasting blood sugar this morning? I don't think I did. My fasting blood sugar this morning was 133. So anyway, after all that jibber jabber, this is breakfast, my first meal of the day, whatever you want to call it. Now, sometimes I get some questions because they're like, I'm over breakfast food. You don't have to eat breakfast food at breakfast. And you don't even have to think of it anymore as like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Think about it as your first meal, second meal, third meal. And it can be anything that your stomach can handle in the mornings. I always say, for the most part, I have a bulletproof coffee if I wake up hungry, because I hardly ever can handle food on my stomach first thing. Like I said, this morning, I'm starving. 21 hours, starving. So, but you have a steak, or if you have, broccoli and some bacon, have broccoli and bacon. It doesn't mean that you have to wake up and just have breakfast foods. If you watched my weekly dinners that I posted on Monday, we had 2 nights where we had this exact meal, or I had this exact meal. But yeah, so that's another thing about me. I get on kicks. Egg loaf, I'm looking at you. I normally will get on kicks, and if I'm craving something, I will eat it over and over and over and over again until I'm no longer craving it. So yeah, so eggs, sausage, strawberries. This is meal 1. Got my coffee. I've been yabbering now for 7 minutes. So I will see you guys when I eat again. And let me put up another disclaimer. I'm not gonna leave out any food. I'm not hiding food. I'm not, binging on the side or anything like that. This is a true what I'm eating in a day. I wouldn't film these videos if I was trying to pull the wool over your eyes or something like that. As I've mentioned ad nauseum, if I were cheating, if I weren't doing what I was supposed to be doing, I wouldn't see the ketones that I'm seeing, and I wouldn't see the blood sugars that I'm seeing. So there. Have a good day. I'll see you when I'm ready to eat again. Hey there, guys. It's Tuesday, the 11th of February. It's 9:15. So for those of you watching my full day of eating, that's a 13-hour fast. So I'm having reheated stew. And I'm trying my hand at recipe development. So I made some cornbread. I got a pretty good lift. Not sure about the taste, but once I perfect it, I will let you know. So for those of you watching my weekly dinner, I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.